All right, how you doing, everybody? Today, my name's Kirk, and I came over to the storytelling program today it's my second time here, and it's been an experience I really like. I just turned 61 years old, and I don't believe I'm still alive on the planet to even be even in front of this camera. But my past is, my mother had 7 children within 6 years. And then now I came along after my oldest brother died, which still made it 7 children. And it was just, it turned into a nightmare. I'm the youngest of the family, so I had to take the brunt of everything. You know, I had to take all the little stuff until I became the biggest and the strongest. But all them years, all I did was, I never went to school. I started drinking at 11, 12 years old, you know, and drinking, smoking pot, doing acid, all this. And then at 15, I had the coma. Luckily, 2 months later, I come out of it. I lived, and after they told my mother to pull the plug, but I lived through it, and I had that experience, but I turned into like a nut. And I would just go around beating people up and just smashing people, stealing anything that wasn't locked down, because that's all I knew, my nature, because my oldest brothers all taught me how to do that. I've seen a lot of my friends die. I've almost died 3 times myself in this life. I had a spiritual awakening several years ago, and I've been given this vision and this dream that I've experienced vividly. I mean vividly. And it's Jesus says, "You now work for me." Like Paul in the book of Paul, where it says, you know, when Paul used to persecute Christians and kill them, and they put the shells on his eyes. Like, now he took the shells off my eyes so I could see what the world is really about. It's about love, not hate. And I've transformed my ways, my language, my speaking, my reading, my computer skills. I've done so many new programs to help and better myself. You know, and I want to give what I learned to other people through faith and spirituality. And I'm going to start a new program, and it's going to be called Adapt. If you can see the picture there, I don't know if you can see it in there. All right, it's going to be called Attack Disease and Poverty Together. So I want to start this program, and I already got the 501c3. I've already gotten some nice donations to help me get started. Got an office, got the bank account. We got the first samples of our shirts, and that's what we want to do, is get families back together, get people into detoxes, get them off the streets, and try to find them places affordable for them, because they're just built, you know, it's such a small place, you can't really build this, you know how hard it is to get a place in Boston. But we want to try to help families reunite. We want to see people clean and sober, and we want to see them on a 4-phase program. By the end of that program, a year-long program, they'll mentor somebody into their position and get paid for it. They'll get a job, like a stipend, like they do at ATI. But the 4-phase program, I believe, is going to be one of the most influential things that's ever hit the planet. You know, like if you hang around with 5 businessmen, you're going to become the 6th businessman. If you hang around with 5 drug dealers and users, guess what you're going to become? You're going to become that 6th loser, user, and selling the drugs and end up in jail. And look at me, in less than 2 years, I got my own 2-bedroom apartment, got a new Lincoln Navigator. Not new, but to me it's new, and I love it, you know, so I can bring my stuff around. And I got my apartment, but I got my meetings, I got my mentor, my sponsor, I got, you know, all good connections, all, you know, I only hang around with good, positive friends. That's how I learned to stop really using, is going around clean, healthy people with clean, healthy minds.